Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So I was supposed to Ben done this video. This is the telling story about a dude I was in jail with, and I was thinking it's not really a good story, or really, not really that much of a detailed story because I didn't like this individual. I really wanted to hurt this person, so I stayed away from them the best I could, So I don't really got a lot to tell about him. So I think I'm gonna switch it to a different person that I was actually forced to be around with because we both were black, and I'll go more into detail about that. So what I was thinking is I didn't want to seem like a hypocrite or come off one-sided, like I wasn't because I had already been talked about how females act and how they need to tighten up, and I didn't want to come across as a hypocrite or like I was just coming at women. Um, so I was trying to really think of how I could prove the points of how males need to tighten up and act. So I've thought about a lot of recent events that have happened that I've showed, and just things that I've went through and experienced of brothers, my uncles, my whatever, you know, people that are supposed to, have your back, and then will be the same people that will drag you across broken glass and pavement, giggling about it, like just terrible people. Not terrible, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell a story of. I'm not gonna say his actual name, but a lot of people are probably gonna know this person when I do go into detail. Especially if you're from the city, or yeah, the city and county where I'm at. This person is AR. He went by AR, and he was he younger than me? I think he was older than me. Yeah, because I was 20. I think he was 22 or 21, something like that. But he was in there for uh, I don't even know, because what happened was he is a snitch, plain and simple. Was on the news for it and everything. But on the news, what it says is that he got the same amount of time as his co-defendants. No, he only has to do 7 years with the time he's already done. So he's gonna be out very soon. Uh, so what happened is I never heard this from him. I heard a little bit of from him, but a lot of this I heard from my brother, my Muslim brother, and just my brothers. You know what I mean? That were in there. You know, and just people talking about it because it's just wild. So, and he would talk about, he would go, it's so crazy. He went word for word, bar for bar, detail for detail with my Muslim brother Ahi Tay, told him almost everything. So what happened is he is with two of his friends who are older, not older, but they're older than him. He's like 19 at the time. He's 19, 18. They're like 20, early 20s, a little bit late 20, like mid 20s, you know what I mean? But they're like, woo doo woo doo woo, let's go make a play, let's go make a run on some people. And either somehow, I think he suggested it or somehow, but they found, yeah, of three of the people apparently AR rocked with, that he knew, that he went to school with, that were The oldest person was 18. The youngest, I think, was 16. So, three people they went to, uh, they AR used his mom's car. They went down, they hopped in, went down, pulled up on him. AR was the getaway. Two dudes go in, rob the place, rob the guy, rob the kids. Uh, Next thing you know, AR hears pop, pop, pop. Dudes come running out the house. Hop in the car. They go out. They pay AR. They pay AR. He said, a jar of weed. They paid him a jar of weed, and then, yeah, I think it was either next day or a couple days. AR's driving his mom's car. Now, granted, it wasn't. He didn't. They weren't. They didn't do it broad daylight or nothing. You know, it was late. Nobody was out. You know what I mean? But still, it's like he's in a suburban area. So still, and people reported the car at citing that car. Police stop him, get him. He's talking to detectives, yada yada. They basically get they already have everything basically because they left a lot of clues and evidence and all that. So they're like, we already know it was you. Who else was with you? Because you're about to go down for a triple homicide, and that's basically the death penalty. You basically executed 3 children. We're gonna kill you. And he was like, woo woo woo, told everything basically. And told everything, told the other 2. They all 3 go. He's in Bartholomew County. Apparently he was getting beat up and harassed so bad that he had to go to Johnson County where I was at. I'm already in there for a little bit. I'm not in there. I just get in the dorm where he's at. They make me go to I'm in H block. I go to H2. No, I'm up in H6, which is his cell. I'm up in his cell. At the time, I don't know any of this. I'm just now first meeting him. I go up in his cell. You know, I introduce myself. Hey, I'm Rue. Woo, woo, woo. He's very like stoic and like passive aggressive. You know what I mean? Just trying to very skittish, and I get it. Now I get it. So he's not talking for real, and that basically goes on for about a week, and then H2, which is downstairs, the second cell, gets opened up completely. So I go down there with this dude James that I'm with. He wakes me up. I'm sleeping in my bunk. I'm at the top bunk. He do. Hey little bro. Hey Roo. Downstairs cell is open. Let's go, man. Let's move. This dude, something's up with this dude. Let's go. He ain't no shit. I'm like, yeah, you right. Let's go. So roll my bunk up, roll my bed up. Got a bottom bunk, all that. It's nice. I stayed there for my entire time. I was in there the rest of the time. That's that bunk. So then after that, a little while goes on. About, I'd say a month and a half. Then Aki comes in, my Muslim brother Tay. This is my first time ever meeting him. He comes in. He's in. He just enters the cell. I'm laying in my bunk. He enters the cell. He don't got his shirt on for some reason. So he just comes off, yadded up, got thug life in bold letters. He boldly thugged. He's boldly thugged up. Tats all over the place, all the way up to his neck. Dreads. And he comes in. Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, y'all. What's good, y'all? I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, everybody that I ever meet, I size him up. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I really hope I don't gotta, check him because I can tell he's gonna get aggressive. And if he gets aggressive, I'm gonna have to fuck him up. I hope not though. But so then, you know, he's setting his bunk down. He's like, yeah, uh, I look out for my bunk mates. Anything y'all need, I got you. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, yeah, I'm the same way, really. I got you. And Brandon's a whole other character. He's like, yeah, Rue's the same way. He's a good dude, like you, man. He's a good dude too. I could tell, dude. And then Tay was looking out the cell. He's like, yeah, is there any Muslims in here? Is there any Muslims? And I was like, right here, yeah, I'm the only Muslim in the dorm. He's like, oh, what's up? Assalamu alaikum. I was like, so I got up and greeted him in salam. I said, wa alaikum assalam. He said, you know how to make wudu? I said, partially at that time, I didn't know much because my Muslim brother who was supposed to teach me, he fell off his deen. He got into gambling, wasn't praying, he was supposed to teach me because I was just getting into Islam, trying to study and learn how to make salat properly, and he was not teaching me properly. And so I was like, partially, I still needed a lot of help teaching because I said what I just said to Tay, and he was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can teach you. I know a lot. I did time in the feds, woo woo woo. So you have to be on point. Before you can even get on your musala, you got to know how to say all the al-Fatiha, the surah, all that in Arabic. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Alhamdulillah. And so then a little bit time passes. Tay's in the dorm. Tay's kicking it with everybody. And so now we're gonna get to what I meant by we were forced to kick it together because we were all black. So where I'm at in Johnson County, well, Indianapolis, it's predominantly white. A lot of the place, well, not predominantly, but at the, Johnson County is predominantly white. So it goes white, black, Hispanic, other. That's usually how I've seen from my time how it goes. So there was only about me, Tay, my boy Gutta, AR. Yeah, that was about it. That was just us. So you know what I mean? Against what is it, like 26 other people that are white, and then we got one Mexican turtle. Oh, oh yeah, we got it. Like we can't really. I didn't fuck with him. I didn't like AR. Once I found out because his stuff came on the news. Like we're all in the day room and he's in his cell doing whatever. In the day room while it's playing and everybody's dead silent, just what the, you know what I mean? Because it'd been whispered, but that completely confirmed it. So it's like I didn't rock with him. Like I didn't like to joke with him. I didn't like to play with him for real, you know what I mean? Because it's like I know what you did with your homeboys and your best friends. Like the two people that he told on, his co-defendants, both of them got about 200 something years apiece. You gave them double life sentences. They're dead. You killed them, and you helped kill three kids that you went to school with. And those were your boys that your homeboys that you went to. You know what I mean? You knew all of them. You helped killed 5 people that were your homeboys that you went to school with, that you said you rocked with. And you call me a friend? What? You met me in here. What will you do to me? Like I'm cool. Like that is scary. Like it's really scary. Cause it was just so wild. Cause literally I told Tay how the jail functions. And this is how a lot of people in that jail operate. It's a scary ass jail. there's a lot of scary ass tough people that won't actually fight and do anything. That say they want to and say they will, but won't. And when they do actually, they get whooped, smashed, completely, demolished. It's terrible. And that's what happened to AR. Well, the first time I was telling Tay is like, people in this jail are weird. Like, they won't actually fight you. Like, what they'll do is they'll like make a big old scene to get the police involved, and the police will have to intervene because, you know what I mean, you're making a big ruckus, like woo woo woo. They're gonna start paying attention, being like, hey, knock it off, or you're gonna get locked down. So, and as soon as I say that, not even 5 minutes later, AR gets into it with his bunkie, runs out of in the middle of the cell into the door, you know what I mean, out into the railway stair area, and starts yelling at his bunkie there while his bunkie is in the cell. Like, man, I'm sick of you, man. You always on some bullshit. Woo woo woo. I'm about to beat you. I'm about to smash you. Doing all that. Police come in, like, hey, you two, come here. Pull them out pull both them out for 5 minutes, and then that's it. That was the whole altercation. And I told Tate, like, bro, I just told you. And he was like, yeah, what? Like, that was weird. And then when AR did actually fight, he got into it with his goofball bald dude named Andy. He had a missing tooth right here. Goofball thought he was a giant, he thought he was Megamind. Like, he really thought he was a genius. But I don't know no genius that has to do 23 years because you don't know how to not talk. You know what I mean? I don't know. He's a different story. But he and AR got into it, and then next thing you know, I'm sitting on my bunk eating a strawberry toastum and reading the Quran. You know what I mean? Just chilling, having a good old time. Next thing you know, Tay comes bursting in the room, putting his shoes on, tying them real tight. I'm like, hey, bro, what's going on? What's up? He's like, I don't know. It's up in Gutta's cell. So I'm like, oh, Gutta. Gutta's my boy. I love Gutta. Gutta's my brother. So I'm like, oh, shit, Gutta. But Gutta's with a different association that Tay used to be a part of before he converted to Islam and is fully Islam now. But still, it doesn't, I don't care. Gutta's my brother. Gutta, he's just my brother. It doesn't matter about none of that. That's my brother. I don't care about anything. So, you know, I'm like, oh, nah, we ain't finna do that. So I get my shoes on, throw my pop toss the Pop-Tart on the bunk, put the Quran down gently and elegantly on the little towel that they gave you because you weren't allowed to have actual musalla or prayer or thicker beads. I don't know why. So you got this little thin towel that they gave you that sometimes they would even take and you would have to fight to get back. But yeah. Then after that, we shoot up to the upstairs, and it's AR and Andy going at it. I'm like, oh man, come on, man. They're just doing it in Gutta's cell. Gutta's standing out there. I'm like, hey, Gutta, you straight? What's up, man? Turtle, you straight? Because I love Turtle too. Turtle's my people, but I haven't talked to Turtle since he got out, unfortunately. But Gutta's like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, G. He's like, all right, I'm cool. So they're going at it, and Andy comes out, you know, goes to his cell. He got he got like little blood coming out. He just looks stupid. He got blood dripping down his bald bowling ball head. Goes to his cell. AR going down the stairs, going, we're none of that, man. And then as soon as he gets downstairs in the middle of the day room, He said, man, I ain't gotta tell nobody about my case. I ain't give a shit about what nobody's saying. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all niggas. If any of y'all niggas wanna fucking see me, please see me right now in the fucking cell. I don't give a fuck, man. I ain't gonna say shit about nothing, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say about no closed doors, man. I don't give a fuck, man. And then, that's it. And, so I'm like, so after a little time happens, we're chilling and go to cell. AR goes to his cell. So I'm like, hey, what happened? Like, what happened? And they're like, Andy beat his ass. Andy beat him. So what happened was, Andy and AR had a feud viewing up, and I guess something was said and said. Andy comes in the cell, AR weaves it, and then he Andy swings again, connects, boom, and then they start squabbling up. Nobody can actually fight, so they're just swinging, and Andy's getting the better of him because AR is out of shape, fat dude. He's just big. He's like 250, but not a lot of it is muscle. Andy, he actually does work out, but he's like probably 200 pounds, 220 most, 220 most. But it's not solid, but it is muscle. You know what I mean? So Andy's getting the better of him, and he's got him by the dreads. He's got AR by his dreads, and he's hitting him in the face. And AR is covering his face, and he's like, and apparently he said, AR said, let go of my hair, let go of my hair. And he said, uncover, and Andy said, uncover your face, uncover your face. So, yeah, he's hitting him while he's on the bunk. He's got AR pinned up sitting in his bunk. Not his bunk, but in the bunk, you know what I mean? Just hitting him. And then, that's it. So, yeah. So then, yeah, it's just like, he always portrayed this real nigga, this dude that came from the streets, that toted guns, that all that. But then he would talk about how he has all this expensive stuff, like this suburban lifestyle, how he's chilling, not doing nothing, playing the game, yada yada, but also toting guns and all that, and having all this, doing this gang stuff. So it's like, who are you? Like, why are you a rich gangbanger? Like, why? That don't even make sense. Why are you hustling rich? You know what I mean? Why are you toting guns and robbing people when you already have? Cause like his family was loaded apparently. Like he's a silver spoon fed baby. Like actually, like for real, completely. Fuck just a spoon. He got the whole silverware tray. He got the dessert spoon, the dessert spork, the butter knife, the cake knife. Looking, all that. He literally is like that. But I don't know. He was just a strange character. Now he been got sentenced. He's been in the pen. I don't know. He was just a strange character because it was strange because you could never fully I can't fully relax around you. Like I can't, because if I ever fully relax around you and actually mess up and slip up and say something, you're gonna in the back of your mind always have that to use that against me for information, to pull you out of the situation if that situation ever occurs. So I can't ever do anything. I can't rock with you. Like I can't. It's just unachievable. Because I remember we were sitting at the day room and we were joking. Playing around. And he was like, man, why you always gotta say stuff like that, man? We're supposed to be friends, man. And I looked him dead in his eyes and I said, man, we are not friends. We are not friends. We are not people. We are not brothers. We are not friends. I don't know what. No. No, we are not. We are not friends. I ain't adding you on HomeWave when I get out. I ain't finna talk to you. Only reason why I talk to you is because Gutta Tay put you on the phone. Other than that, I ain't talking to you. Like, that's it. And I haven't talked to him since, and I don't plan on it. Inshallah. Like, just strange. But yeah, that's just one individual. The I'm gonna talk. Yeah, I'm gonna make some more, tell some more. This one's already long. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much. This is the first time doing it. Assalamu alaikum. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Bye.